All right, let's dive right into a problem that so many CPAP users know all too well. Waking up with those awful, irritated, dry eyes. If this is you, you know it's not just a small thing. It can totally ruin your morning and make you question your whole therapy.
Yeah, if that sounds familiar, you're not crazy. It's a real thing. Your eyes are probably getting blasted by a tiny little wind machine all night long, and it's coming from your mask. But the great news is we can fix it.
You know, the first impulse is always to just tighten everything down, right? But that's usually the wrong move. The solution isn't about more pressure, it's all about precision. So we're going to build a super simple 10-minute plan that you can use tonight to figure this out once and for all.
So, first things first, we have to understand what the real problem is, because honestly, it's not what most people think. Getting this one clue right is what changes the entire game.
This, right here, is the big breakthrough. Just saying you have a mask leak is way too vague. It's useless. The real problem, the thing you can actually fix, is the leak path. Where exactly is that air escaping? Is it from the bridge of your nose, your cheek? Finding that specific escape route is everything.
So how do we find it? I'm going to give you your new favorite diagnostic tool. It's a really simple test you can do in less than a minute, and it will pinpoint exactly where that air is getting out.
Okay, I can't stress this enough. You absolutely have to do this lying down. Why? Because the leak you have when you're sitting up watching TV is completely different from the one that shows up at 2 in the morning when gravity and your pillow have pushed your mask out of place.
See what we're doing here? We're taking that vague, frustrating feeling and turning it into a specific, actionable target. You're not fighting some mysterious leak anymore. You're fighting a left cheek leak or a top of the mask leak. And once you can name it, you have power over it.
All right, so now you know where the air is moving. The next step is to identify the cause because, and this is a classic mistake, not all airflow is a problem. You got to know the difference. Just look at the difference here. That steady little stream of air coming from the front of the mask, that's supposed to be there. That's how the mask breathes. Do not, I repeat, do not cover those vents. But that little hissing sound, that flutter you feel right at the edge of the cushion, aimed straight at your eye, yep, that's our culprit.
And this is the sneakiest of them all. You can fall asleep on your back with a perfect seal, feeling great. But the second you roll onto your side, your pillow can just nudge the mask frame, just a tiny bit, and create that jet of air that dries out your eyes all night.
Okay, detective work is over. Now it's time for the takedown. Here are 7 ranked fixes, a step-by-step procedure to shut down that specific leak path you found. We're going to go in order, from the simplest fix to the biggest changes.
Let's start with the absolute foundation. Is your mask even the right size? A medium in one brand can be totally different from a medium in another. You got to check the guide. If you're kind of between sizes, that tricky spot right near the corner of your eye is almost always where a leak is going to show up first. Now, this is going to feel a little weird, but it's so important. Stop cranking down your straps so hard. The goal is to let the mask's cushion inflate a little and just float on your face to create the seal. If you over-tighten it, you can actually warp the cushion and create a new leak.
This one is so simple, but it's a game changer. A clean cushion is a grippy cushion. Just the oils from your skin can make it slip and slide around during the night. A quick wipe down with some mild soap and water every day makes a huge difference in keeping that seal locked in place.
So, let's talk about the hose. Is it just everywhere? Is it pulling and tugging on your mask every time you move? That torque is a seal killer. The goal is to get that hose up and over, so it's not yanking on the mask. A simple hose lift or even a clip on your headboard can completely solve this.
Hey, remember that pillow push we talked about? Here's how you fight back. You can actually get special CPAP pillows with cutouts for the mask. Or you can just try sleeping a little closer to the edge of your regular pillow so the mask has room to just hang off the side. It's a direct counterattack. Okay, this one is more of a support measure. It's not going to stop the leak itself. But while you're working on finding the real fix, turning up the humidity can make your nose and eyes feel less dry and irritated. Think of it as a comfort booster. Just start in the middle and adjust it one step at a time. And finally, our last resort. If you have tried everything and that same exact spot just keeps leaking night after night, well, it might not be you. It might just be the mask. Sometimes a person's face shape and a particular mask design are just not a good match. Switching to a totally different style might be the answer. Okay, that was a lot. So let's pull it all together into a simple, repeatable mission. This is what you're going to do tonight to finally close the case on those sandpaper eyes. This is the single most important rule. You find the leak path,
You name it, and then you apply only one fix. Not 2, not 5, just 1. Then you test it for 2 nights before you change anything else. If you change a bunch of stuff at once, you'll have no idea what actually worked. One change at a time. That's how we win.
And here it is, the whole vicious cycle. The leak jet blasts your eye, which leads to irritation. That makes you panic and over-tighten the mask, which actually makes the seal worse. But look, now you can see the exact points where you can intervene. You know how to break this cycle for good.
So that's your mission. It's a totally different mindset, isn't it? By shifting from just fixing a leak to becoming a detective who identifies a specific leak path, you go from being a victim of the problem to being the person who can finally solve it. You've got the tools. Go get your comfortable nights back.